Hello my loves, welcome back to another video. We're using the Aliana hand today. Now my thumb is still massively swollen. I'm going to do a whole new video about that because shit just got scary. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe and all that jazz. Share it with your friends if you find value. Here's my website link for training courses and product details. So yes, as I said, I'm using the Aliana hand. This one is Anais and I think it's in the shade Autumn. I've also applied the TX Elite square tips from my website. What I use in the nail bed is actually from the Flexi hand, and I got them from Glitter Planet like a couple of years ago, and I still have some left and they fit this hand, so I thought, oh, I'll use them then. I'm just using a 180 grit file to just file the contact area. You don't have to do this, you know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends what mood I'm in, but today, because I'm working with lots of layers, I thought, yeah, I'll give it a quick file just to blend that line and nip those corners in. When you're working with square tips, I think it's really important to bear in mind that the nails are going to look really wide if you don't do it properly. So there's a couple of things I'll show you here, like prepping with your file to make sure those sides are no wider than they need to be, because when you add more product, they're just going to get wider and wider.
Crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever after. Something about you gives me hope.
So we'll dust them all off with Ollie, our unicorn brush. We've got a whole family available on our website. They're absolutely stunning. And then the acrylic system I'm going to be using is Euphoria Nail Systems. The colour I'm starting with is Hint of Mint. It's the first time I've used this colour. And do you know what? It works differently to what I expected. I expected to have to use it quite watery and that it would kind of run everywhere like a paint or something, you know, like some acrylics do. But this one was way more structured. It had more strength to it. So you could actually walk the bead down the nail and work with it. So that was a learning curve because I hadn't swatched it, hadn't tested it. I just got it straight out my drawer. And it's really, really nice to work with. So I'm going to do ombre on this nail. So I'm applying Hint of Mint from the middle section down and then feathering it back up. If there's any bits like you see at the end there where it just didn't quite reach it, just add a bit more. It's no problem at all. So I'm just going to keep applying that until I've got it where I want it. I'll apply another bead a bit further up and feather it towards the cuticle. That's going to be our like point of ombre.
Something about you, yeah.
Then I am going to do exactly the same on the index finger. I'll let you watch. So my first recommendation would be when I'm doing a square nail, especially because I don't want the nail to get too wide, I often pinch. You've got to wait until the acrylics are optimum setting period. So it's not too hard, but still not too soft. Otherwise you will smoosh the sides. So do a couple of test pinches to make sure that product isn't moving. If it does move, it's savable. It's just a pain in the butt. But by pinching the nails, you're going to stop that thickness occurring. You're going to keep that nice C curve, keep them beautifully square. Right, on to the next nail. The two middle nails and the thumb are just a full nail of Hint of Mint. I think I only show you doing one, if I remember rightly, because, yeah, what's the point in watching the same thing a million times, right? So as you can see, I'm just going to place it. These are long. These are triple XL tips. So it's going to take more than like 1 or 2 beads. So just work from the bottom back to the cuticle and build that coverage up. So next up, we're now going to ombre. I'm using Peachy Punch, and I'm just going to press the back of that bead out so there's no step. Keep that bead moving and then just blend it down. Now this is an intense cover, so it's harder to blend than Signature, but it still ombres beautifully. You just got to know your ratios, that's all. It's still a gorgeous ombre. Look at that, it melted into it. Just make sure that you're working with a nice wet brush so that you're not it's not drying up too quick, because it's quite warm at the moment as well. But yeah, for an ombre, I haven't used Peachy Punch before for an ombre. It's highly pigmented, so just work in small beads and build it up and you'll be good to go. Then we'll do the same again on the index finger. Pretty simple, just build it up, press the back of the bead out and blend the top of the bead over and down. If you really struggle with ombres, which I can understand because it took me ages to get it when I first started training, I've got a short course. It's online, you can do it in your own time. It's a group of people in a private group, and it's only £10, so that'll be on my website. If you go on my website and look at courses and training, it'll all be there. I do different courses for different things, and the short ones are really good because they're bite-sized, but you don't have to do it in any set time on any set day. It's all there for you, but I'm still at the end of the computer to help you. Next up, obviously we need to cap all the nails. I'll show you capping one nail because we know what capping looks like. I'm using Crystal from Euphoria Nail Systems. And yeah, capping the nail. Now, confession, I know this is only one hand, right? But I had to film it over 2 days because of my really poorly thumb, which I will be tackling in a completely different video. So I couldn't file the nails in one day. I had to spread it out. And I filed off camera because it was just easier just to do it in little sections so that I didn't hurt myself too badly. So there they are filed. And we're going to bling them up. Now, I'm going to grab my Alina Crystals storage box. Oh my God, my brain just went. You can have one. You can have one with your name on it if you want. Just check it out on the website. This was the inspo pic from the Painted Koi on Instagram. And I wanted to do the serpent that she did. That beautiful serpent. So that was the inspo for one of the nails. The rest I kind of just went with the flow. I'm using a selection of our AB crystals. Now, all these shapes are available to buy in smaller packs. So you can chop and change and choose which ones you want. You don't have to go and buy the ultimate mix. You can, if you want everything, like hundreds and hundreds of AB round flatbacks in different shapes, different sizes, sorry, and then a load of different shapes, you can buy the AB ultimate mix. And it will save you money if you're looking to purchase all those things anyway. Or you can just pick and choose which ones you want. It's entirely up to you. Sorry, I'm pacing today. It's interesting, isn't it? Pacing. So yeah, I'm just going to apply Velvet Matte to this nail before I do the crystal work on this one because it's an intense design and I don't want to have to faff about too much with the top coat side of things. So I'd rather top coat first. The top coat I'm using is obviously the best Velvet Matte from Madam Glam, which I will pop their link and a 30% discount code in the description box. So I'm using, from my AB 1400 pack, I'm using all the sizes apart from the biggest and the second biggest, because this is like a snake that curves around. I've never done this before. Ever so clever. Really enjoyed it. And I'm using Bling Bond, which is our adhesive. And I'm just going to go with it. Just get it done. Now, confession time. On the other nails, I had done a design, a freehand design, but I couldn't get my thumb to work properly today. It was just being horribly swollen and horribly difficult. So I had to change the design up again, and there was bits where I forgot to film. So it will skip a bit, and I apologise for that. But like I said, I'm going to do a whole video explaining that because it's kind of like just too much to go through on one of these. But yeah, just check out this swirly serpent. I'm loving it. Snaky thing. I don't know what it is, but it looks cute.
You know that I want to be good for you. You know that I want to be good for you. I do. But sometimes someone was bad for me. Sometimes someone was bad. Oh, can't you see? I'm just being weak. I think you know that I care for you. I think you know that I care for you, I do. But sometimes I can't be there for me. Sometimes I can't be there, baby, can't you see? That I'm just being me. Sometimes we're just colliding, and we keep on fighting. But we'll be okay, 'cause we got unconditional love. Sometimes we just crying, but we'll keep on trying. I know we'll be okay, 'cause we got unconditional love. Damn, I don't wanna be mad on you. No, I don't wanna be mad on things you do. But sometimes I need what's best for me. Sometimes I need what's best. Baby, can't you see? Can't be there when you weak. No, no, no. Yes, I want you to be here for me. Of course I want you to be here. Don't disappear. Sometimes I need you strong for me. Sometimes I need you strong when I'm on my knees. Oh baby, please.
So I did some more bling. Now the middle nail, I actually took the crystals off and did a completely different design with some 3D work, which then led me to do 3D work on the index finger. So yeah, I completely just went off on one, and this is what I ended up with. I didn't film all of it because I didn't really know what I was going to do. I didn't have a plan, but this is the finished design. I really hope you like it. If you want me to do some more videos of 3D stuff, just let me know and I'll actually film it in more detail. Until next time, tally bye!